Previously, paranoia swept the house.
I still do think there's another mole in here.
Do you promise me you're not an actor?
I would love to be an actor, but I'm not.
Wolfie, she's an actor, no doubt.
You arsehole!
You can't trust people you thought you can.
And housemates nominated.
Stirring up shit.
Right.
Don't trust her now.
Two-faced.
Hard work.
Patronising.
Quite cold.
Fake smiles and teeth. People piss me off in here.
I didn't give a shit, really.
I'm not thick and it's pissing me off.
I don't need any drama. I've never felt like this in my life growing.
Tonight, nominations are revealed.
The housemates who will face the public vote are Dexter, Gina and Jemima.
And it's carnage.
I'm obviously quite hated within the house. Everyone in here is so fickle.
Calling people fickle will only get you further into the deep end.
A lot of people ain't getting on with Dexter.
I will tear some people open.
Not even someone that hates me would say that to me.
What bitches?
What the hell?
Everyone actually really likes you. Fuck yourself, seriously.
Gossipy, backstabbing.
This house is fucking with my hand.
Who do you think you are? Like, seriously.
Day 12, 9:35 a.m. Yesterday, housemates nominated for the first time, and unbeknown to them, today they'll find out who's up.
That was awful, actually.
It's a weird sleep, I don't know what I got.
Well, these mirrors do no justice to me, do they?
Oh, my hair.
This is Big Brother. The electrical appliances have now been switched on and will remain on for the next hour.
The race is on. Will someone pump me and I'll pump them? I'm not going mad.
Sorry?
It doesn't look like this.
Doesn't it look...
I'm going mental. I just thought they'd swapped it for nothing.
Jackie's lost it.
Joe, for fuck's sake! Look, Joe, you need to spin. I'm in the shower.
How can I spin when there's a bee next to me?
Joe, come on, no rush.
It won't sting you, you know.
Who's next to me?
Joe, come on!
Who's next to me?
Oh!
Don't ever be like that, Joe. Who's next to me?
I don't care!
Did you realise he was trying to tell you something?
Well, he can tell you and pass it on to me.
Sophie is talking to Big Brother about Dexter.
I think a lot of people ain't really getting on with Dexter, to be honest, because, like, I think it is all right, but, like, I wouldn't say we're going to be the besties of friends when we get out of here. And that's personally, that's me to Dexter. I don't think I'm getting on very well with Dexter. Like, I'll lend him my makeup when he wants to use my makeup and whatever, but I don't think I'm getting on well with him compared to some people that I get on with.
Daly is speculating on which housemates might be up for eviction.
Statistically, it will go to more or less the same kind of people.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Statistically.
Yeah, because you're thinking of the same way that I am. Because everyone in here is so fickle, it will be continuation of the stuff that happened last week, so that's why I think I'm bound to be up, and then possibly one other. But I reckon if people are making tactical decisions...
But calling everyone fickle isn't going to gain you support, is it now, Dexter? Let's be perfectly honest. Don't try and cut off the people that might be trying to help you. So
No,
calling people
that's
fickle,
true, but
calling
in
people
general-
fickle will only get you further into the deep end of the pool.
Woo! Great vocabulary, my friend.
12:01 p.m. Dexter is talking about his glasses.
Do you definitely think they look all right, then? I will start wearing them more, because I can... I feel better when I wear them, because everything's just so much clearer.
No, good.
housemates have moved on to their next conspiracy theory.
Dexter looks different
Do
today.
you know what?
Yeah.
I was in the shower and I thought, that's very odd. They're swapping... They might have been swapping Dexter around with a twin brother.
I was thinking that because
Yeah.
that is not the same guy that was showering today.
No, exactly. I was in the shower and then I saw Dexter and I thought, that's not Dexter. I had to do a double take and I thought,
Why in the
maybe
shower?
the next secret
I don't know, he just
is
looks
that he's
Dexter's never
him-
taken his top off in front
swapping
of
him in
anyone.
and out with a twin brother.
Sam is lost in music in the treehouse.
I can kiss away the pain. I stand by you forever. You can take my breath away.
Right, Dex?
Yes, yes, yes.
How are you feeling today?
I'm all right. Why is everyone asking me that?
No, just to see.
Nice thing to ask.
We're just-
How are you?
A general question.
No, I'm feeling okay.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you get up in the middle of the night?
Don't get paranoid, Dexter.
Did you get up in the middle of the night?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
I thought it was someone down that end.
Yeah. No, I think it was Dexter.
No.
Oh.
I stayed here like literally all night.
Did you?
Oh.
Well, I guess where else would you be?
Dexter looks really, really different. Everyone actually is like convinced that he's not Dexter. He's got a twin.
Does Dexter know this?
Yeah, Dexter's smiling. He's not saying much. I don't know if he's just enjoying the attention or...
I reckon he's just enjoying the attention.
Yeah.
Do you think it's not him then?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
This house is fucking with my head.
Are you swapping with your twin? Because I think you are. That is not the same guy in that picture. At all.
Test him. Ask him something we know about Dexter.
What did you say? What did I say to you first thing this
Dexter,
morning?
what was the secret you told me? At the kitchen counter.
It's a different guy.
No, wait, give him a chance.
I can't remember.
Oh, now he's playing the game. It's definitely Dexter.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That one.
It's definitely Dexter.
Yeah, guy in the
Without
shower,
doubt.
wasn't it?
Without doubt.
All right.
This is Dexter, the twin in the shower was not
I
Dexter.
don't have a twin.
Yes, you do. I thought you were going mad, but now looking back.
Charlie, if you'd have been in that shower this morning and you looked at him...
Different guy, he's been rumbled. Rumbled.
Wet hair, people look very different.
He didn't have wet hair. It was
only
before
wears
he
his
went in.
glasses every other day.
He only wears his glasses every other day.
And I turned
It's a
round
different fucking guy.
Where is he?
I told him
He's
to
gone
take his
to smoke.
glasses off.
But no, one day he smokes electric cigarettes, next day he's smoking normal fags.
He smokes a normal fag all the time and then he'll start smoking his electric one
Yeah, he
straight
does mix it
after.
What did you say to me near the showers this morning?
Which part?
We were there next to the strawberries. What did you say to me?
I don't know.
He doesn't know! You walked out and I walked out. I was Where was I standing?
I don't. I asked if it was your turn in the shower.
Yeah. No, he got that bit right.
Coming up, Callum opens up
She's clearly my type. I fancy her.
and there's tension among the girls.
I really didn't mean to upset you, Hayes.
It's okay, no, don't worry. I just don't really want to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I know.
12:37 p.m. Part-time hairdresser Jemima is giving Dan a haircut.
Do you think that side needs to be a bit higher with the 0.5? This side.
I'll come back and do
Okay.
it. I'll do clipper over comb.
Okay, cool.
Don't panic.
I know I won't. I always do this to my bloke and he's
I
always...
knew you were going to be a warrior.
That ain't getting any more blended, is it? Or is it? Should we have more faith?
How short is it going?
That doesn't look great, does it?
Callum is sharing his thoughts on Charlie with Big Brother.
Charlie's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girl. You know, you can see that. You don't need me to tell you that. She's a nice person. We're alike. She's you know, she's gorgeous.
Are you attracted to Charlie?
Yeah. Yeah, but there's nothing now. It's like we're from different worlds, completely different worlds. She can take a pick of any of the lads. I'm not even on the scale. You can't play a game of poker hoping that your next hand's brilliant. You know, it's wishful thinking. You've just got to play the hand you're dealt. And I fancy her. I fancy her. She's clearly my type. I fancy her. But she's good. Good to be around. I like to spend time with her.
5:46 p.m. Hazel and Dear Lee are talking about Hazel's ex-boyfriend.
How did you meet?
He asked me on a date. It was before he went to the Olympics.
Oh yeah, but where? Where was you?
Where were we? I think we were out and about. I think it was... God, this has gone back a long time.
You just met him like
2008.
generally through people or in a group or...
Yeah, no. I think we were at something, both at something. It was coming up to when he was going to go to the Olympics.
Who are you talking about?
My ex.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he used to be a professional boxer.
That's right, I remember you said, yeah.
So he sparred him before.
Right, I see.
So we were just saying it was a weird link, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was with him in the gym and stuff, training with him.
What did he die of?
Suicide.
Oh, God.
That's right. Like boxing, you get a lot of that, in boxing.
Yeah, it's crazy. He would have done so
And
much.
I knew something was wrong as well, man. I know boxers. I knew something was wrong in his last fight before he passed away.
He watched that fight. He got up at 5 in the morning.
Was it anything related to him being upset, going back to your boyfriend? Anything to do with your breakup?
Oh no,
I'd hope not.
No.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be.
No, it was suicide. You just never know.
I didn't know if he might have loved you so much and he couldn't be with you anymore. That might have topped some. I don't know.
I hope not. Jeez.
Not the nicest thing to think about, is it?
Yeah.
No.
God, I'd hope it wasn't that. Jesus.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. I just didn't know if you knew.
No, it wouldn't be that.
Oh, God.
It wouldn't be
I didn't
that.
phrase that in the right way.
So have you ever knocked anyone actually out?
Yeah, in training as well.
I didn't mean to ask that in a...
No, it's okay. No, you're fine. Don't be silly.
Well, my fight before the last one, it was a 6-round fight and I TKO'd him in the 4th.
6:01 p.m. Charlie is sharing her feelings of guilt with her mum, Jackie.
It was just the first that came to my head.
I know.
It was like, he died after we broke up, and I thought,
No, but
was it because of the breakup? Because so many people are watching and hearing, she wouldn't want to have heard that. Yeah. So I mean, that's the one thing about in here. You have to watch everything you say. It is like.
What, you think you're creeping in here?
That's what Jack and Joe said the other day. Everyone's quite tentative when they enter the treehouse. They think they're disturbing.
No. Move up, Linda.
Oh, I feel so bad.
I know you do, but we all do stuff like that. Don't worry about it. Just speak to her later and when you're in a quiet corner. You didn't mean anything.
Of course I didn't mean anything. It was just the wrong...
Yeah, the wrong timing.
Wouldn't bring it back up. I mean, if you're going to speak to her later on, make it something as simple as, sorry about earlier. Don't bring it up again.
Yeah, just say, sorry, I
Go
really
one way
didn't mean
then.
that. And then
Just make it a very quick thing that she can't possibly refuse. She can't refuse your apology or say...
And don't say anything about it, just in terms of, don't go into detail, just say, I'm sorry about earlier.
Yeah, full stop. And say it before she has a chance to say, oh, don't worry about it.
Don't say I didn't think, thought it was boyfriend, blah, blah, blah.
Like, is she stupid or just insensitive? I don't know. Like that, I've never been asked that by anybody. No, not even someone that hates me would say that to me.
No.
In front of everybody, I was like, I hope not. And everybody was just like, fuck, did she just ask that? Like, it's just an awkward place to be asked that, you know?
Yeah.
Hello, Charlie.
Hello.
How are you?
a little bit upset.
And why are you upset?
I'm really annoyed at myself. I need to be a bit more aware that some things are not the right things to ask, or especially if there's someone else there, or especially if there's cameras there. Because I thought something, and I probably, looking back, should have just kept it to myself. I don't really think before I speak sometimes, I just speak. And I've done it, you know, I've done it in the past with people, so I think it's something to learn, but I don't think anyone's picked me up on it yet, because they've known how I've meant it, or they've known me for long enough, so they kind of understand where I'm coming from.
Charlie, Big Brother understands that from time to time things can be tricky.
Do you have any advice?
Big Brother's advice is always to talk things through with housemates.
Yeah.
But all I can say from my perspective is that I don't imagine that she would say that to upset you.
No, I know that. It's just that I'm upset, Hazel. Yeah?
So I'm so sorry I said it like that.
It's alright, it's okay, don't worry about it. I just don't really want to talk about it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just, obviously got a problem with thinking before I speak. It was just because you said it was after the breakup that happened. I just stupidly said, don't know why I said it.
It's alright.
Yeah. I just put two and two together and came out with God knows what. Oh, I really didn't mean to upset you, Hayes.
It's okay, no, don't worry, I just don't really want to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I know.
Coming up, nominations are revealed.
Dexter, Gina, and Jemima.
And Gina's not happy.
Like, I've been nothing but nice to them or try with them, and they're just all cocksuckers.
Eight or 8 p.m. Wolfie and Gina have company in the garden.
Woo! I really should be washing my clothes. Oh my God! What's up? There was a huge wasp.
Jackie is talking to Big Brother about Charlie.
Charlie's had a little bit of an upset, which she's devastated about. She hates to upset people, and I think she's really still feeling it. I mean, I'm sure it'll all blow over because this happens all the time, doesn't it? But, when it's in the moment, it's hard. It's really hard.
Jackie, you're in a unique position.
Yeah.
With your daughter in the house.
Yeah.
How is your relationship going?
Oh, my God, it's just not how I thought it would be. I think we sort of turn to each other for security rather than having any rows, but because we're both so relaxed and have not been like this for such a long time, I've not seen a single mood that Charlie's had that she does in the outside world. And if we're in a bad mood together, it's terrible. If we were on our own, we probably would argue, but there's too much else going on in the house. And also, as I say, the support for each other is such that it actually brings you together.
Charlie is talking to Daly about Hazel.
It's not just because I've upset her. Like, obviously I feel bad for another human being. I feel like because of me, someone else has had to relive their past and get upset, and that's not something I like to think of doing to anyone.
Yeah,
but
well, you've acknowledged it yourself, right?
Yeah.
You know what you've done.
Yeah.
And now just move on.
Hazel is sharing her thoughts on Charlie with Dan.
The fact that she's so upset over it now is making it really awkward for me, and I don't want to have to sit down and have a big chat about it, because do you know what I mean? Like,
well, look, I think in her head she's thinking that's what she's going to do. I think she's been up and spoken to Big Brother.
But I would rather she didn't, because I don't want to go into it. I don't want to.
So what would you rather she did? Just leave it?
Let it go. I'm not one to sit down, like I'm speaking to you now because you're my closest person in here, but I don't want to sit down and have a big
heart-to-heart over it. No, totally.
The fact that she turns around and blames it on not thinking before she speaks, it's kind of like, well, you are in an environment where you really, really, really should.
Like, I do think that she's finding herself still.
Do you know what, though? Charlie's the last person in here that I would expect to kind of not be logical. I kind of found her very intelligent and
the way she
tuned
communicates,
in.
Yeah,
and then just to come out with things like that, I'm like, what the hell?
Very much so.
Where's the logic? That would really not put me off her, but I'd be very wary of her. Not one person there
would have asked.
turned around and went, oh, they all come out, you know, like awkward. Like you can sense the awkwardness of that because, like, I didn't bring it up and I didn't really want to, but she was like, who and why and how, and like if you were only speaking to me for the first time about it and I'd said a person that died belonged to me, just be like, oh fuck, I'm sorry, and you'd leave it.
(10:53 p.m. Big Brother has gathered housemates.
This is Big Brother. It's time to reveal the result of your nominations. The housemates who received the most nominations and who will therefore face the public vote are... With 10 nominations.
Oh, 10.
Dexter. And with 8 nominations, Gina. And with 5 nominations, Jemima. These 3 housemates will face the public vote this week.
I have to pack again. Oh my
God. My heart's thumping. This is ridiculous. Don't.
Oh my God.
God, what a state.
I know I've probably said it before, but these rugs really do make the room, didn't they? Dropped us on there, our heads there, thank you. Should we count 5 again?
5, yeah.
5, 4.
Shit, innit? The worst thing is just packing the case.
I know. I think I know who the 8 people is anyway.
Do you?
Yeah.
How can you know all of them?
I know.
Oh well, there was
I just want to know who was the 2 people that didn't vote for me.
How y'all feeling?
Is everyone sure they don't want a dumpling?
Fine, I'm ready to stay or
Do you
ready
want a
to go.
dumpling?
Like half that would be
What? Yeah.
I think the donuts are
Sophie,
warm,
have you got the light
when
on?
they come out. Straight away.
Yes, I
Have you ever been to South End? Of course you've been to South End.
Yeah.
You know the hot donuts in South End?
Yeah.
Tastes like them.
No.
A bit.
I'm finishing the whole bottle.
Interesting.
Yeah, very. I want someone else up.
Expected.
Mm.
No, not interested at all. Jem was a bit of a curveball, but I suppose she only had 5.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
I'm just happy I didn't get 10 votes, like Dexter, really.
I'm staying way clear of this conversation. I'm not ending up in that jail again.
Yeah, I would have been upset if that happened.
11:04 p.m. Charlie and Jackie are making punch.
I'm so relieved again. It's just like
it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare,
isn't it, when you don't? My goodness.
Jemima, Dexter and Dan are reflecting on tonight's nominations result.
I suppose the thing is as well, like with the last week, I think everyone got, if they had to properly choose, but maybe not have, I don't know, deep down I didn't think Sally would go. I thought it'd be Gina last week.
No, I thought
it was the other way. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be Sally.
You can't call it, can you?
It's really hard to call,
You
isn't
just
it?
don't know, do you?
And it also depends on the people that are going to be wanting to pick up the phone.
And vote, yeah.
And vote.
Yeah.
To-
Is it vote to keep or
No, it's vote to evict.
Vote to evict.
Yeah. So if no one's bothered to pick up the phone to get me out, then I could be all right.
Yeah.
It's been 13 minutes since Gina discovered she would face the public vote.
Well, just found out I'm nominated, and it was to be expected anyway, so I wasn't too bothered. But knowing that it's 8 people, like, who do you think you are? Like, seriously. Like, all pretense to my face, and you're not going to go this week, and I'm sure no one will really nominate you because you're well liked in the group now, and you've really come out of your shell when everyone really thinks you're funny and everyone actually really likes you. Fuck yourself, seriously. You don't pay my bills. I don't owe you anything. Like, who are you? No one to me. So it's really annoying, and I feel really like I feel played in a way. I feel like they all played me. I've actually given these people my time of day. I've actually made effort with these strangers, pretended whatever to try and like them. I gradually try and like them, and then this, 8 people. So I'm there confused, and I'm like, what bitches? Like, complete bitches? There's so many more people that you can nominate, but me? I've never done anything to anyone in this house. Like, I've been nothing but nice to them or try with them, and they're just all cocksuckers.
11:41 p.m. Jemima's feeling philosophical about the nomination result.
You can't take it to heart. It's just we have to nominate. At the end of the day, you are going to have to nominate people that you absolutely fucking love.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was me and you, Sophie. I'd have to nominate you.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? You can't take it to heart. At the end of the day, it's a game.
That's what you got to do.
And that's what I've been preparing myself for all week.
Yeah.
And I'm not upset or pissed off or whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm sure the public out there are going to love me. And I am going to do everything that I can to stay in this house.
You know what would be really funny? Is if me and you actually stayed.
Do you know what?
That's what I want, actually.
Actually, I would fucking piss my pants. I would.
That'd be so funny.
There's a couple of people in here as well.
People will be so mad.
A couple of people in here.
They just spanked bottom.
No, but the thing is, they're going to realise when they leave who the true people actually were. Just because I'm quiet and I don't share the same interests as them and I don't fucking sit there and make myself look like a complete and utter twat.
I know.
You know what I mean?
If you've got a personality and people are actually intrigued by you, then it's completely different. You'll always be remembered. If you're a winner and you have no personality but you're just well liked in the house, who cares? I would rather have a lot of personality and be voted out the first week than have no personality and win.
There's a couple of people in here that haven't been broken yet. I've got no respect for them. Until they've been broken in here, I've got no respect for you.
Yeah.
Yeah? Show yourself. Honestly. Yeah?
Show yourself.
Yeah. They don't know. They don't know what hardship's about. They don't.
Oh Lord.
Because I know that I think I'm going to go anyway.
Yeah.
On Friday.
What do you actually? Do you really think that though?
I do. But
really?
Yeah. Because I know that. Before I leave, I will.
I don't think so.
I will tear some people open. Promise you.
Who would they be?
You'll see.
(12:21 a.m. It's been 6 hours and 35 minutes since Charlie upset Hazel.
I just found it really inappropriate that you would question it, especially when you can sense like an awkward tension. If I said something wrong to Jack or whatever and you were kind of going,
we do this thing where we both
I'd change the subject. Yeah, and if there was an uncomfortable tension...
You've done it as well, though. You look down. Everyone always looks away from the conversation.
Yeah, and everybody was doing it. Everybody kind of went, oh, fuck it, where's this going to end? I didn't want to say anything. Like, I'm not one to stand up and go, you fucking bitch, rah, rah. Do you know what I mean? And then I kind of was a bit upset at the fact that she was crying for so long after it, because I was like, I should be the one crying.
No, Charlie needs to think before she speaks sometimes as well, I think.
She does, but then Charlie's got that, you know, she's...
You can't say she's innocent because she's 26 years old, she's not 16, you know.
No,
you can't protect her all the time.
No, I'm not.
No, you do sometimes.
She's been through a lot.
No, we all have, though. We all have. We all have. I have been through so much shit in my life, you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, but it's not screwed up. She's screwed up her head in terms of, you know, with all sorts of things that have been going on. She's only just literally starting her growing up process.
Oh, you look worried.
Well, I am, because Charlie has been through far more than a lot of people at her age.
Who is it? 'Cause I will tell you.
You know,
You can't say that though, Jackie, because you don't know what everybody else has been through in their life, to be honest.
No, I probably
You
don't.
know what your daughter's been through because you've been there next to her, but you don't know everybody. I'm not going to open up and tell you exactly what I've been through in my life because I don't want you to know about my personal situation. But I'll tell you something, I've done a lot in my life. I've been through a lot in my life. I've got through a lot in my life. And, you know, and I'm here to make my family proud because there's a lot I've done in my life that hasn't.
Charlie's been through in terms of, you know, she had a cyst when she was 15, the size of a football, and she only got one ovary. She saw her grandma die in front of her.
My daughter died in front of me, Jackie. My daughter died on the ground in front of me. I had to resuscitate my daughter.
What, your daughter?
My daughter died in front of me.
I thought... So you had a daughter before?
I had to resuscitate my daughter.
Your daughter died
in front of me. My daughter stopped breathing in front of me.
No, but you were a mother and older. But at 15, Charlie had her grandma die on top of her, which was horrendous, and she's never forgotten it. Like, weren't there and you haven't seen the scene. It was just the most horrific scene I've ever seen in my life. And Charlie was impressionable. She was only 15.
But everyone does it all the
Yeah,
time.
when
no,
we're
it's
older,
true.
you
And
can
having
cope
your
with things
daughter
like that,
die
but, you
in
know.
front of you is quite impressionable
No,
as
but
well.
we're not talking about... We're talking
daughter
about...
die?
She
No,
stopped
she didn't.
breathing. She stopped breathing for over a minute. They had to call the ambulance. I just jumped into... She stopped breathing, and I just suddenly just went like that on her stomach. There was nursery staff around. She was hot. She was, you know, she was sick. And they called me and they said, come. And she started crying and she suddenly went... She passed out and she was like that. And she was dead
wrong
on...
with her?
And I just went like that on her stomach. You know, started resuscitating her, fucking panicking, and she was out for about a minute, and then and then they called the ambulance, obviously, and that was it.
No, did she have a fit or what? was wrong
Yeah,
with her?
sometimes when babies get too upset...
Oh, she
when
was
they
a baby.
She's a year and a half old.
Oh, I see. OK. No, right. I didn't
Yeah,
realise
yeah,
this.
yeah, and she stopped
okay.
breathing. No one knows what everybody's gone through in
No,
life,
they
so you
don't.
can't
They
keep
absolutely
protecting
don't.
people. You've just got, you know, I've gone through fucking loads in my life.
I think we all have. We all have.
No, I'm just saying she keeps sticking up for Charlie.
No,
I'm
look,
just saying sometimes Charlie doesn't... You weren't here, Callum, you weren't here at the beginning of the conversation. We were just saying
Because I think
that sometimes I say Charlie doesn't think before she talks, but then she
her
said...
grandma died on top of her.
No, Mum, it's fine.
Which is,
You're absolutely right.
which is really-
I've addressed, like, I've realised, especially in here, that I'm quite insensitive towards people. I get absorbed in the conversation. I don't think before I speak, and I've hurt a few people so far.
That's all I
and it's
said.
something I'm
I said
taking on
sometimes
board.
you don't think before you speak, and then your mum was just saying...
It's not an excuse. You know, people go through trauma.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
nothing to do with my grandma and the shit I've been through. I've not been aware of certain things, and I've now made them aware, and that's it. Like, I've now got to deal with it.
I think coming in here is learning about yourself and everything as well.
You're absolutely right.
Point's been made, and I think that should end there because it's not taking us any further forward.
Coming up, Dexter has a realisation.
I had 10 people vote for me, so that means I'm obviously quite hated within the house.
And Jemima and Dan clash.
That's why you should understand where Jackie comes from, though, I think.
I fucking did, otherwise I'd be still
didn't,
going on
no,
about
you
it,
didn't.
Dan. I would
You
be going
didn't.
on about it all night.
1:39 a.m.
My name is Gina, and I'm not gonna be a traitor because I'm here and I'm here for a very long stay, yeah. Oh my god, I just actually rapped. Oh lord.
Your boyfriend's gonna be loving that.
He's gonna be proud of me. Ah! Proud, I tell you, proud.
Sophie has come to talk to Big Brother.
Hello, Sophie.
Hello,
Sophie, how are you this evening?
I'm Kushti
And why are you Kushti?
because I am Kushti because I'm not up for a nomination, so I'm happy about that. I was in the bedroom painting me nails and I heard that Dexter said something like, oh, if I go, I'm going to tell everybody how I feel about them. And, you know, you just think, like, grab a pair of balls and tell people what you think of them now. Like, no point being all funny about it and telling everyone when you walk out, because that's just like kids talk, innit, really?
Hazel and Charlie haven't spoken for nearly 8 hours.
You alright, Charlie Tyrus?
It's very hot in here. Charlie, come here and give me a huggle. That look. A huggle is a cuddle and a hug. I'm not upset with you at all. Okay.
It's over.
I know you didn't. I've been close with you here, and I know you didn't. You're not trying to be intentionally. It wasn't anything.
No.
But just the way I deal with things is I like to just go off for a while so that there's no conflict, because I know that in this kind of environment, that if I had one conversation with you, one person could have walked in and gone, "Why are you saying that to Cherry? Why are you saying that to Hazel?" And it would have gone.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to happen. Because that's what
you need a cool down period.
So I think no, it's not. I didn't even need a cool down because I'm not an aggressive person that's going to go, "What the fuck?" Because nothing was intended. It was a question that you asked, and it was just, I suppose, when there was people around and whatnot, things come out differently. And I didn't want to have a conversation with you in front of anyone because I knew everybody was waiting for us to have a conversation.
Yeah, they were.
And I was not going to give anybody that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I don't feel that it's for anybody's entertainment value to hear us having a conversation that we don't need to have.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm not the kind of person that's like, Dan knows this, I don't like conflict. I don't need to have a conflict with you. All we needed was just to let people forget about anything that had gone on, because people are waiting for a brew, people are waiting for people to kick off. You know what, I went off, you went off, and it was fine. There doesn't need to be any more wickedness. Nothing was intended, and I just think perfectly handled.
Oh, good.
Okay. 2:08 a.m. Dexter is in the diary room.
It's just interesting to see the statistics and numbers. So 10 means only 2 people didn't vote. So, you know, I know roughly who those 2 people are. So, well, at least I hope so. I'll probably see if I do leave on Friday. But I'm just hoping that the public see my nice side, and that I haven't gossiped and I haven't backstabbed anyone and I haven't been nasty or vicious. So, you know, I was in here to find 2 mates or a couple of mates, and obviously from the 10 to 2 statistics I've done that. So in my mind that's made me happy, at least. So I'm definitely not a main contender to get anywhere in the show, otherwise I wouldn't be up. I mean, you know, look, I had 10 people vote for me, so that means I'm obviously quite hated within the house. Maybe not for the correct reasons, maybe just because people can't think of any other creative reason and they didn't want to step on toes because they're so afraid of being played on the screen. I'm coming here to de-arsehole myself, and if I walk out to cheers instead of booze, then in my mind, you know, I've won my own personal journey, and that makes that means more to me than walking out of here being a gossipy, backstabbing person. You know, like, I work in an industry where everyone turns each other over, so I wanted to come in here to really sort of walk in a boy and walk out a man.
Jackie snoozing on the sofa. Charlie is speaking on behalf of her mum.
Sorry about Mum getting defensive.
Oh my God,
I know, because you were just making a night. You were just being honest.
Oh my God, don't worry about it. Your mum hasn't upset me at all. Don't feel you've got to protect your mum, and your mum feel.
No, I'm not.
You know
I'm
what?
not protecting. I'm saying
you shouldn't.
apologising.
You shouldn't feel you have to do that, Charlie. And your mum shouldn't feel that she's got to protect you. You're both
Jemima, I have to
individual
say that
people.
because Jackie was literally doing what you would do for your own daughter, and that's why I think Jackie got a bit involved there, because she was hearing what you were saying, and she was thinking, well, all I'm doing is protecting Charlie, and that's all.
No, but I think she protects Charlie a little bit too much sometimes.
But it's more evident because they're in a house together as a mother and daughter. It'd be probably more evident if you were in the house with your daughter. She's obviously younger, but it's more evident because Jackie's here with Charlie, so I don't think Jackie can be criticised for protecting Charlie because they're in a house together.
I'm not criticising her, I was just making an opinion. As an outsider on what I think, just like everybody said to me, that I'm controlling, I'm this, I'm that, people should be able to take on board other people's opinions.
Yeah.
Without other people interfering.
So you're saying I'm interfering now?
No, you're totally blowing it out of proportion, Dan, now, to be
because
honest.
you're bringing it up with Charlie again. I don't think it's necessary. You were just talking about it. It's no need. I've been speaking to Jackie, and Jackie's upset.
For fucking hell's sake, Dan, she was Charlie, did you just apologise to me first?
Sorry earlier about
Right, thank you. At the end of the day, I'm the one that's up for fucking nomination. I should be the one that's upset and pissed off, but I'm not. It seems to be everybody else around me that's like, you know, trying to justify their situations.
It has gone out of proportion. I reckon we'll just leave it. But.
Oh, Charlie was the one that just brought it up. She fucking
I just said to you.
apologised.
I did
and you don't need to, Charlie, because at the end of the day, I'm a mother too.
That's why you should understand where Jackie comes from, though, I think.
I fucking did, otherwise I'd be still going on about it, Dan. I would be going on about it all night.
You didn't
Charlie
understand.
Charlie, did you just bring it up?
And then, and then I heard you saying that her mum shouldn't be saying things for her, blah, blah, blah. But then you'd be doing the same for your daughter, and that was my point.
Yeah, but we clarified that situation.
Look, it's not a big deal. Dan was sticking up for
Mum. You're right, it's none of my business, and I shouldn't be getting involved. So.
Dan was just sticking up for Mum. Let's just leave
it. Yeah, but your mum should stick up for herself. She shouldn't need Dan to do it for her. At the end of the day.
Oh, she's so fucking annoying. Jemima.
Wow, what's she saying?
She's fucking, I don't know, the way she spoke to Jackie, it was out of order, like, I think, and now she's going on about it in there again now, like, it's just fucking me off. Anyway, here she comes.
The thing is, Dan, is why should everyone else be able to voice their opinions? But as soon as I voice my opinions, it's like an issue, and then everyone else has got to get involved.
I'm not looking to argue
and then
with you at all.
No, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying, like, you're sticking up for Jackie. No one's sticking up for me. I'm sticking up for myself.
I think it's the way you did it, though. It's the way you did it.
No, all I said was one fucking thing.
You said your daughter died and she didn't die. I know it was a horrible experience.
No, she did die in front of me, Dan.
She's alive.
Fucking breathing.
She's alive.
Dan, you weren't there.
I know I wasn't
there.
there.
If I hadn't fucking revived her, she would have fucking died,
but
you
she
stupid
didn't
arsehole.
Die, though.
She fucking did in front of my eyes.
You saved her life. She didn't die.
Right, but she did. She stopped breathing. So what is that then? Stopping breathing?
It's not a death, is it? A death, someone dies.
No, but somebody can die in front of you.
No, they can't.
I've known other people that have died on the floor and been revived. You can. How do you want me to explain it then? How do you want me to explain it?
It was too dramatic the way you put it. I know it's a traumatic.
How else do you want me to fucking put it then?
It would have been a traumatic experience. It would have been a traumatic experience. I'm not saying that for a minute.
Stop breathing then.
Yeah, exactly.
No, and everyone feels for you, and I was really upset even hearing that.
But even Gina said it was over. It's not. She didn't die, did she? Her daughter didn't die.
No, I actually thought. I assumed. Sorry, I assumed the worst, but I actually thought.
No, he's saying no. It wasn't. It was nothing then.
I'm not saying it was nothing. I just said it was a dramatic experience.
I over-exaggerated my daughter stopping breathing.
Yes, you did. You did over-exaggerate it. You did. In order to make it about you and not about Jackie and Charlie. You did.
That's the first time I ever said that.
Well, why did you say it like that? She didn't die. But she didn't die, Jemima. She didn't die.
OK, were you there, Dan? Were you there?
No, but she didn't fucking die. She's alive. Fucking hell.
Every time I make a comment, Dan's got an issue about it.
Maybe I don't like the way you communicate then, that's it.
Fine, well fucking don't communicate with me then, Dan.
I won't.
Don't fucking communicate with me, right? Because I just won't talk about anything that's happened to me or whatever. Because people, you know, voice their opinions and say everything else and then tell stories and try and, you know...
of course,
say what me... Well, fuck off
of course.
Cool. Fucking two-faced bullshit.
Fucking hell, why don't I just sit on the fucking fence?
This series, it's Vote to Evict. This week, Dexter, Gina and Jemima face a public vote. Who goes? You decide. To evict Dexter, from a landline, call 090 20 50 58 05 or from a mobile 650 58 05. To evict Gina, from a landline, call 090 20 50 58 06 or from a mobile 650 58 06. To evict Jemima, from a landline, call 090 20 50 58 10 or from a mobile 650 58 10. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting will freeze on Wednesday at midday, and the housemate with the fewest votes will be saved and removed from the vote. The vote for the remaining housemates will then reopen in Wednesday night show, and the lines will finally close in Friday's eviction show. For full terms, go to channel5.com/bbvote. Stay tuned for Big Brother's Bit on the Side with Emma.